After Superman dies during a battle against Doomsday, the rest of the Justice League shows up to help. But when they see Lois Lane completely devastated, holding Clark's body in her arms, they all realize they're too late. Lois then starts yelling at the League for leaving Superman alone when he needed them the most. And even though they later organized a huge funeral in the middle of the city, Lois becomes even more frustrated because she can't even get close to the casket to see Clark one last time, as Lois begins to witness things like merchants trying to profit from Superman's death, and even Lex Luthor building statues to pretend he cared. Her anger and indignation only grow stronger. But after she goes to the Fortress of Solitude to store Superman's torn cape, an explosion suddenly happens, and Lois comes face to face with the Eradicator, who is also desperate, realizing he arrived too late. Lois asks who he is, and the Eradicator explains that he is the protector of the Kryptonian race, but that he failed to regenerate Clark, and that Superman was truly gone. However, as he begins panicking because he no longer has a Kryptonian to release the massive amount of power he had been storing for Superman, Lois immediately tells him to use her as the vessel. Even after the Eradicator warns her she might not survive and could end up dead, Lois says she doesn't care. He eventually agrees and asks her to continue Clark's legacy. Seconds later, after a massive explosion, Lois survives, now with powers of her own and a new suit made from Superman's damaged cape. She looks at Earth from space and swears she will fix the world. Lois Lane then topples corrupt dictators, ends multiple wars, eliminates world hunger, destroys every nuclear weapon on the planet, and even kills the people who manufactured them. She also goes after Lex Luthor himself, who had become even richer by selling nuclear arms. Lex mocks Lois, claiming that what he did wasn't illegal, but Lois simply grabs him by the neck and flies into space at full speed, killing him as he burns apart. Lois then begins hunting down every murderer on the planet, and when she kills the Joker, Batman shows up furious, asking what she has done. Lois tells Batman she only did what he never had the courage to do, saying that people like the Joker didn't deserve to live while Superman was dead, and that she wouldn't let Clark's death be meaningless. But when Batman replies that she already made it meaningless, Lois snaps and attacks him in anger, saying she pitied him, and kills Batman too, burning him alive. Now almost satisfied, Lois Lane decides to finally kill Superman's clone, Cyborg Superman. After tracking him down and demanding he remove Superman's symbol from his chest, they begin a battle so intense it destroys the entire city around them. But when Lois notices someone rescuing civilians from the destruction, she is shocked to realize it's Superman, alive. Lois asks how he survived, and Clark explains that the Eradicator took longer than expected, but eventually managed to resurrect him, and that although he was a bit weaker, he was fine. But when Superman turns and sees that the people around them are terrified of Lois, he asks her why, and Lois struggles to find an answer. Before she can explain anything, Cyborg Superman returns with a truck full of kryptonite. After releasing the toxic gas on both of them, Lois's half-human physiology allows her to survive, but unfortunately, Superman dies again.